Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Bachelor Pod. As always, I am Luke Spicy Boy Spicer, and this is
Swaggerback.
And we're back with more exciting content for you. Thank you to everyone who kind of helped us figure out that Helen Keller situation. Let us know if she's real or not. Yeah, there we go. Good camera work. All right, now, Brian told me off air just before we started that he wants to get into the nitty gritty. He wants to get in our feels.
And talking the band.
And this could be new territory for us because we're both stone cold sober. So, you know, if we don't have that extra push into our feels, we'll have to push ourselves. So Brian, can you just, what do you want to talk about, dude? You know?
I don't know.
Let's talk casually about life, love, pursuit of happiness.
Amen. And Helen Keller still, we don't know. It's been a total of almost 8 days and we still don't know.
Well, we might never know.
We may not.
But Helen Keller, if you're watching, and we know that you're not, please let us know if you're faking.
Oh, man. Here, we'll look at some questions people.
Oh, dude, I was about to say, we're not doing any more Helen Keller content. I don't care if the previous podcast, gets to 10 million views.
Well, if it did, though.
Love question. Okay, no, we're doing love questions.
No, we're not doing
Hold on. Brian literally just typed in love questions into his phone.
How do you question love, though?
Is that
question one?
Oh, okay, dude. This actually could be some good stuff. Deep questions about love. One of them is, what is your ideal night? That's not a deep question about love. We'll get to that.
What's your ideal night? First off, that's easy.
For me, like Coors Light and wings with the boys. That's not a deep question about love.
No.
It's just a fun time.
Easy. Question one. Ideal night. All right. Go to B-Dubs. Mm-hmm. Order some wings. Mm-hmm. Bring them back to the casa. Mm-hmm. Have a nice big old some cucumber water.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
after
pour it into a glass. All right, go upstairs, put on MLB or some Madden, play Madden, have a little jam session going on with some throwbacks.
Oh, key.
Ideal night.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, is ideal night like someone you love or just yourself?
It just says, "What is your ideal night?" I don't think we need to spend too much time on that one.
Yeah, everyone does.
116 deep questions that will strengthen your connection. That's wild. All right. When was the first time you said "I love you" to someone in your life other than family?
I saw Tony Parker. I said, "I love you."
Is that real?
No, it was just some French guy that I thought it was Tony Parker. But
it was really the guy from The Patriot. So back to the last episode.
Ooh, that's a good one. And I actually meant it?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I don't even remember.
Who? Okay, so first time outside of your family is kind of a tough one because, like, I probably said it to like you or Taylor or something, like just one of the bros. But let's say first time to a significant other or just like a woman, love interest, whoever, someone like that.
Still don't remember. I guess.
You don't remember the first girl you said "I love you"?
No.
What kind of scumbag are you? You dude, because that means you're just tossing them out, cat. You're not meaning it. You're just tossing them out.
It's like Oprah. You get it, I love you. You get it,
yeah,
I love you.
You dude, you're sending. You're like, "I love you, babe." Next one, "I love you, babe," dude. You're sending out. You probably 2 a night, 2 different girls.
That was like junior high.
Oh,
remember junior high?
I don't know anything about that.
Everybody, yeah. But you'd be like, "I love you." I'm like, They're like, do you? No, I'll just say it because they say it.
All right, serious girlfriend. First girlfriend, you said I love you too.
Serious girlfriend? Ooh, I really don't want to say her name.
Is it Mariah?
She's gonna get big head, yeah. But
yeah, and let's be honest. The moment this question got asked, that's what everyone was thinking. 100%.
But I don't want to say it.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably to her.
I figured.
I remember the first time I said it. So it was like 12 years ago.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, actually, I do remember the first. Dude, you're gonna hate mine.
So,
do you know who it is?
No, Carmen.
Yeah.
Ugh. I respect it. Have you waited that long? Good for you.
But still chose the worst person.
Awful person.
I'm saving myself for a terrible person.
Maybe time and place.
Dude, you're gonna hate the date more.
Wait, it's on my birthday.
No. Hey girl, hey Carmen. You know Brian turns 26 today. And I love Brian. So that just made me want to tell you. I love you, girl.
I feel like you actually say it like that.
And I never ever told anybody that before. But I'm telling you right now.
Why are you talking to your head?
This is me holding a girl. This is how I hold a girl. It's like I'm holding the baby far away. Is she my baby?
That's
that how you hold a girl?
That's cringy. Stop. It's making me uncomfortable.
It was me licking her neck.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
No. Dude, you thought I just... Why would I do it on your birthday? And specifically remember. Carl, remember that night we were out celebrating Brian's birthday and I was like, I swear to God, I love you.
I just feel like that'd be one.
What?
Wait, she never went out on my birthday, did she?
I don't think we've ever been dating over your birthday. At least not like seriously enough where I'd bring her around to you.
Yeah, sure.
No, February 13th.
Ugh.
Yeah, I told her on Valentine's Day like a gay.
February 14th is Valentine's Day, so.
That makes more sense. This is showing how many girlfriends I've had.
So you're a day early.
I'm not an incel. Yeah. It was February 14th of 2020.
Gross. Oh, that was a good day. I remember that day. I was in Lubbock. That was a really good day.
What did you do?
Not for the pot.
Well, it wasn't really a good day for me. It was a very trying time of my life. But, it was probably what led me to let those words slip out. I was kind of an emotional wreck at the time.
Yeah, so, I could tell if it was to her. No offense.
Well, it was February 14th, and Dean passed away February 10th, so rough time. But you said you wanted to get in your feels, so here we are, dude.
Wow, that's really good. That's like a U-turn.
We're 8 minutes and 40 seconds in, and I'm already talking about my siblings dying.
That's awful.
You brought it up.
R.I.P.
Makes you feel really uncomfortable. Which I like, but R.I.P. R.I.P. Dean. He beat Brian at Madden once.
He did.
He was like 8 years old, and Brian was a grown man.
I was on rookie.
Asians stay undefeated. Dude, you're playing a human.
Oh, yeah.
Asians are like robots. You can just put them on different modes. Oh, this is a good one. Dude, my answers to these are going to be so embarrassing because they're all so late in life. Like, I mean, 26 to tell a girl, like, really tell a girl I love you isn't that bad, but the rest of these are going to be just
How's my thing waited 26 years to say that it was to her?
Dude, it was a rough time in my life. I was needy and I clung to her emotionally, which was a bad choice that I've paid for really ever since. When and where did you go on your first date ever?
Oh, might as well.
What?
Is it bad? I don't remember. I think the first date. Probably to like the movies or something.
With who? Okay. What was your first date with Mariah?
First date with Mariah. Probably to the movies or something. Damn, I really don't know.
Can't believe y'all didn't work out.
Right? Wow.
Cannot believe you're saying.
Well, it's like I really didn't have a vehicle, so like I just had to like drive my dad's car.
What does that have to do with you not being able to remember it?
So
you can remember what vehicular state you were in, but you don't.
I think we went to the movies. Probably got something to eat and then like went to the movies.
Okay.
And once probably like
Transformers, probably.
no, it was probably something stupid. Now, ooh, you know what? I do remember going there to watch. Dang, this movie with Vanessa Hudgens in it. It was like Beastly or something like that. Like,
Oh, I remember that. That's such a like movie you take a girl to see in high school.
yeah, I didn't want to go watch it, but then I hated it because I actually ended up kind of liking it.
You'd like any movie with Vanessa Hudgens like that?
Yeah, but I think I would make a big deal of like how awful the movie was because I didn't want to like seem like that guy that liked it.
It's probably how you'd be with Lord of the Rings too.
Awful movie.
You haven't seen them. When or where did you go on your first date ever? When freshman year of college. Second semester. Dude, I barely ever even like had a conversation with a girl prior to college.
I'm sorry, that's I don't know what I lost. I think I said wrong.
Where it was to a Tech baseball game.
Who was the girl?
Emma Jacobs. She was in
from Dallas.
Emma from Lubbock.
Emma from Lubbock.
She was in my history class. Sent me in history together.
Texas history.
American history.
It
It was an honors class. She was much more into the honors college than I was. Actually, we had 2 history classes together, I think. Yeah, and I had a big crush on her for a while, and then finally got the nerve to ask her out. We went out and on one date, and I was awkward, as one would imagine. Still am. And
how can you be awkward at a baseball game?
it was more like after. It was. I think the baseball game went fine because we went to Chick-fil-A.
Right there off of Marshall Sharp.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then she invited me to go to a movie with a bunch of her friends.
Oh, that is awkward.
Yeah, that's where I got awkward, dude.
See, I don't see why girls do that. Because, like, it puts a lot of pressure on you because girls like to chatter. And so, like, after, like, you leave them, then all the girls can be, like, give their input on you. And so now, instead of, like, trying to impress one girl, you're trying to impress, like, 5. Or however many are there.
Yeah, it was awkward because we, like, didn't really get to sit next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you'd think in that scenario they'd, like,
That's
figure that out.
Look, you sit over there.
I was, like, sitting alone in the back of a car. I'm dead serious.
Oh, like, you're in the back seat. We'll be up here talking. Oh, man. That's funny.
Yeah. God, it's kind of pretty cringy to think back.
Where's Emma Jacobs now?
Married. Almost not long after that, started dating the person that she married.
Oh, so you're just needed you to push her to happy.
She's like, just get any other man. It's got anything other than this situation. I made a really funny joke to her once after that, though.
What?
We were writing a paper for our history class, and it was either about like the civil rights movement or slavery in America or something like that. And she was like, she's such a nerd. She was like, man, the paper's supposed to be like 3 to 5 pages or something, and I was like struggling to get to 3, and she was like, I just have so much to say. I think I'm going to go over 5 pages. Like, I need to find a way to condense it. And I said, just change all the every place you say African American, just change it to Negro.
That's very racist.
So
that's so bad.
So she thought it was hilarious, which surprised me. It was great advice. Anyway, I might cut that out. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Were you nervous?
I'm nervous now.
I'm glad I just didn't read this straight up. It says, were you nervous during our first kiss? During ours? No. We'll just say during... Well, I think there's supposed to be a Y in front of that O-U-R. Were you nervous during your first kiss? Yeah. You were? Who was it?
Oh, what? I'm the same. Yeah. My first kiss.
Dude, if you don't remember your first kiss, you're a psychopath.
Well, like a kiss, I think I kissed a girl like in pre-K.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't count. I'm talking like
an intimate kiss?
Like maybe you did or didn't use tongue, but tongue was like, it was on the appetizer list if it was, I don't know if you ordered it, but...
I'm trying to remember. It had to be like 6th grade, I think. So.
Okay, but who?
Oh, I know. I can't say this girl's name.
Why not?
You
can't say the name of a girl you kissed in 7th grade?
No, I can't say her name.
Why?
It's too later.
Weird. I was nervous during mine.
Why is that? You know what you're doing?
I was pretty natural at it, surprisingly.
Because you watched Lord of the Rings. So.
Just watch all those hot make-out scenes in Lord of the Rings. Just pretend she was Arwen. Arwen's an elf in Lord of the Rings. Bad. Steven Tyler's daughter.
Don't care.
I'll make you care. That's what I told that girl before I kissed her.
I'll make you care.
I'll make you care. Like I said, I was a natural.
That's awful.
I was just nervous because I had never done it before.
I don't think I was nervous.
But
do they like?
These are definitely like geared for a couple to ask each other, because the next one is, when did you know you loved me?
Never.
Well, I knew I loved you was
That's scary.
Oh, God, I don't even know.
Yeah. Next question.
I have to actually open the full article now. You were our first date when you heard us during our first visit. What's your favorite thing about me? Okay, this is do you believe in true love or love at first sight?
Ooh. Is it true love or love at first sight?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Which are, those are definitely different things.
Those are.
Let's answer them separately. Let's go. Do you believe in? Do you believe in true love?
I think so. Yeah. I think true love's more on the thing that. See, that's a good question. I think so. Because like your true love is usually ones that you don't expect, and just kind of just happens. I think, or something you work on for a long time and kind of just molds into that true love. But love at first sight, You know. See, I don't really believe in love at first sight because in many cases you find that one girl and you're just like, wow, like that's the one, and then everything just kind of goes downhill. I think more of the true love, because love at first sight, you can be all into it, but if that person ain't, then it's not true love.
Well, love at first, they're not saying true love at first sight, but they're saying like that you can love someone the moment you see them. You know?
I think, yeah, okay. So
but the person could not feel the other way. But that's possible, like, for love, not at first sight. It's like you can love a girl and not have her love you, even if it's not at first sight.
Yeah, I think true love is more on both people. I think.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, love at first sight is. I think you can like love her at first sight just because. See, I don't know. That's tricky. I'm trying to think in my. Oh, what do you?
I 100% believe in true love. That belief has been tested the older I've gotten, because I've always kind of viewed it through like people I know who have been married for a long time. They're like, that's true love, you know. But then some of those have fallen apart. Like, for example, my parents' marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That was like kind of the number one. I was like, because like you grew up, you think like your parents, love each other like that, and then next thing you know, your mom's gay. And Brian thinks that's hilarious. But I still have like those examples of what I think true love is in my life, like my grandparents.
Yeah.
Still together over 50 years.
Yeah, I think grandparents is the way, especially this society, needs to look at love, because grandparents, they honestly, till death do them part.
Yeah.
Majority of them, because I think just the world we live in now, it's too much of social media. I think it's an aspect that a lot of guys look at, all these girls going on there and they're like, I want that, and then they have a wife or whatever, or they just, just a different time. Like back then it wasn't like that. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I think technology has been a good way of all of that.
Now, love at first sight. Love at first sight.
Well, see, I think love at first sight can mean two things. Because one, like love at first sight, like you just see that person, or love at first sight is like you get to know that person.
Well, if you get to know them, then it's not love at first sight.
But like, I don't think you just look at someone and be like, I love her. Like they have to do something for you.
Yeah, maybe not love, but there was a particular woman who I saw her for the first time. I already knew who she was, so that's kind of a part of it. I think, yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I had seen pictures of this girl and, like, had heard about her, because she's, like, through mutual friends, but, like, never really thought that much about her.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw her, no, not God, no. But then I saw her in person for the first time, and I was like, oh, I want to marry her.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I won't say who she is, because if you're watching, we know that you are. No, it's... right, and you know what? You said it. It's Rachel Hamilton. Caught red-handed. Right, Rachel, if you're watching, and we actually do know that you probably are.
Yeah.
It's always you, babe. No, it's someone whose name I would prefer not to say.
Interesting.
To the public, but I'll tell you off air.
Well, that's the first time you hear it first. Luke Spicer.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I won't say.
I know who it is.
Yeah, it's like also super obvious if you know
that.
me.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, this is kind of in the same vein. Do you think people are made for each other?
Yes.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Check. What is your favorite thing about me?
Oh,
this is a good one. Where's the perfect honeymoon locale?
Dude, Easy. Okay.
Vegas.
I got two. Vegas is not one of them.
Brian, listen. Choctaw.
Anywhere in Oklahoma's border of Texas. No. One, Bora Bora.
Okay.
Beautiful waters, just the vibe, and so isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, perfect honeymoon. Two, I'm not gonna like this. Somewhere in the mountains.
That's where Taylor and Maddie went.
Like something
We're good
about
friends went there.
just nature. Just, like I said, isolated again, and just kind of like, I don't know, it just seems relaxing, and it's like peaceful, pure.
Oh, no, I feel that.
Purity to start off life together. It's amazing.
Oh. I've always heard that Maui is like the one.
From Moana?
I mean, if that's where they... I actually have not seen that movie. I'm sorry. I mean, I just feel like any of those islands would be great.
Oh.
Just like any, resort. Like, I mean, is it maybe on the basic side? Yeah, but I feel like it's great. Yeah, I feel the mountain. I haven't thought a whole lot about, like, where I'd go.
Yeah, because I'll probably go somewhere I can afford. So.
I feel like probably I'd do an island, though. I mean, I guess obviously depending on what you want. I mean, I could definitely see mountains being cool. But I don't know if that's really what the first place my mom would go. Now, here's one I have for you. What do you think about Disney couples that honeymoon in Walt Disney World?
Overrated. It's
Dude.
like you're begging for attention.
Dude, overrated is an understatement. Like, it's preposterous to me that people do this. And my mom did it with her woman, her second marriage.
I don't think...
I couldn't believe it.
One is too much chaos. And...
I mean, Disney World doesn't appeal to me really at all,
Yeah.
just generally. But, dude, your honeymoon there?
Yeah, that's
insane.
That's like saying, hey, I'm going to get married, you want to go to Six Flags or a honeymoon. No. Like, it's basic. That's somewhere you go on, like, hey, let's take the family for, like, birthdays or something.
Yeah, you take your children. Dude, it's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, I feel like islands or nature is the way to go.
Ooh, going off that, best place to propose.
Ooh.
Disneyland.
In front of Splash Mountain.
From the Star Wars area.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be a game time decision that's like based on the relationship. Because I feel like I'm going to want to do something that's like specific to my relationship with the girl.
Good answer. That was my answer.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That or I don't have it planned out, but so on the beach, we're in.
So listen, there's a cellist. Do you think people are marrying that? Describe a fun date that only costs $20. It's very specific.
Easy. Little Caesars, Sonic, Madden. You get $10 to spare.
I'm gonna take that less literally and be like, just what's a good cheap date? In my opinion, you just can't beat picking up food and taking it back to the house watching a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that just is up there with anything. It's good. It's easy. Like, you get all the benefits of a night out eating. At least, the girl likes going out. But from my point of view, all the benefits of going out to eat. And then just like have a nice night, chill on the couch, cuddle. It's lovely.
So in college, I took this girl on a date, and I think I had like $30,
Mm-hmm.
and she had like nothing. We're
Struggling.
Yeah, we're struggling. And so what I did was, because one, like, I knew her, she was in my class, and so, like, I knew her a little bit, but, like, I didn't know her enough to be like, hey, just come over like, to my house with me, because I feel like that's kind of pushy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, me and my friends were having game night.
Oh, nice.
And so I got Yeah, so I got my buddy, his girlfriend, and then I got just me and her, and then our neighbor, the Tom. So we got a bunch of games. We ordered actually like Domino's. They had like a $19.99 deal, like 2 medium pizzas, peeler pizza, something like that. So we all split it, and then we just had game night, just had fun all night. One of the best dates I've been on.
Yeah, that sounds immaculate.
And
amen, brother. All right. I like this one, but we can do it because I'm curious as to your thoughts. Describe the most romantic date you can think of. Spare no expense.
most romantic date, I think that just varies with the girl. Some girls like flashy, some don't. Some like sporting events, some don't.
I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, like it's because it says spare no expense, so we're just gonna pretend we have all the money in the world, right?
Oh, and freaking private jets and fucking Amsterdam.
Well, no. Okay, here's the thing. My thing is, the money doesn't make a big impact on how romantic it is.
Amen to that.
Because I'm thinking like my most romantic dates was like, okay, so it was like, I'd say the most romantic one was I got a table in the back room of this restaurant. It's like it's not private, but it's like a real small room with its own bar that's kind of separate from the rest of the restaurant. And it was like the most intimate table ever. Like, I swear it was like this long. Like our legs were like touching the whole time, like that, just because of the table, and like it was dimly lit, but like it wasn't like it was crazy expensive. Like it was just it was a very romantic setting. And then like we got drinks, and then we went back to my apartment and like had more wine and like watching a movie. But
that was bougie. You had wine.
Yeah, it was like a $10 bottle, but it was like. The meal was probably like, I don't know, $80 or $100, which isn't cheap, obviously, but way more than I would like to spend. But like, I could have got roughly the same level of romantic for like $40 for both of us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took a girl to Texas Day Brazil one time. I'll never do that again. That was too expensive.
It's also not romantic.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of money and food. But what I'm trying to say is like that was a romantic date. I could have spent $700 on the meal, and I don't think it would have been any more romantic.
That is true. I think
I think it would have just been a nicer meal.
I think flash dates are overrated.
Oh yeah.
Just the main thing on a first date is you want to be comfortable. You want to have good conversations, and 3, you probably just want to be just fluid, just smooth. Mm-hmm. I think like trying to worry about impressing a girl, I think that's some girls like to do it, but a lot of girls it's kind of like you're trying too hard, like just be yourself. And I think like the most random date I've been on, I think I took, I might say her name, but the one in college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the most romantic date we did is like, I think we went out to like Texas Roadhouse. I think we went there and ate, then went back home, had lights put up, and then put on a little fire, and we just sat there and listened to music and talked.
Oh, that sounds...
That was our first date. And, I don't know. Came back from work.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it just kind of depends on... it's more about the mood than anything else, and
it was winter time too, so it was like...
Yeah, so y'all were cuddling up.
A little bit.
That's a stupid one. What is your favorite memory with me? Well, listen, we were in South Padre Island. We were in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
What do you look forward to experiencing with me? Hopefully Naomi and Zach's wedding. Oh, you haven't made a pitch yet to be in their wedding.
Gabriel's wedding.
There it is. All right. You heard it here first.
I won't even eat.
That dude, I think it legit. If you don't eat, they will. I'm pretty sure they said as long as you don't eat, you can come. I don't think they've said that to anyone.
Yeah, I usually don't like to eat at weddings anyway.
Yeah, dude, I think that's happening then. This is an easy one for me, and I think it'll be for you as well. Would you rather acquire material items or experiences?
Experiences.
I feel like everyone's going to say experiences. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe a few dorks don't, but...
We ain't bougie around here.
Yeah. I feel like I know what your answer is. If it cost the same, would you live in a mansion or a mid-sized house with a lot of land? Mid-sized house with a lot of land. I wouldn't really want either of those, to be honest with you. But I also want to have no property responsibilities at this point in my life whatsoever.
I do. Some
Oh.
cattle.
I like not having to think about property at
I
all.
want a nice Kubota to go out and just look at the land and just... That'd be so awesome.
Okay, those were stupid. When, if ever, is it okay to break the law? Where do we start?
Oof. There's a parking garage.
Most of these are stupid.
They're all probably stupid.
This is a good one. What do you see as your best character trait?
My personality.
I agree. Any specific aspect?
I think I can blend in pretty good. I don't know what that meant. Aspect of my personality. I think I got a pretty good sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like things to be like serious. I kind of like
Keep it loose.
Yeah, you gotta have some laughter.
Some levity.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say for me. So, which is probably why we're both here laughing at dumb things together on these
Amen, brother.
podcasts while we're friends. I feel like I can fit in a lot of different situations.
Yeah.
You know, kind of blend in.
Like you have a wide variety of friends.
Yeah, like with different crowds.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that. Adaptable. Would you consider yourself a pessimist or an optimist?
Optimist.
Yeah, same. This might be a very easy one for you. When were you the most disappointed in yourself? Thursday.
Thursday. Thursday and everything.
He didn't get up
A
for
month ago
workouts on
before.
Thursday, so he
Yeah.
was really disappointed in himself.
All last year. I can go on and on for that.
No, when the most. It's too many to count. When were you the most proud of yourself?
This past month.
Losing the weight? That's when I've been the most proud of you.
Actually
So
sticking
that
with
makes
it.
sense. Yeah, you really stuck with it. I've been proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Most proud of myself I've ever been. I think probably passing the PE on the first try was cool.
E class?
Professional engineering exam. I've never passed PE. I've never had to take it.
Homeschool. I need to like put a thing like just stamp like homeschool every time I say that.
Yeah. Generally speaking,
Oh god.
do you like the way you look?
No.
It's the point of all of this.
Yeah.
The point of Instagram, he's not comfortable with what he's got going.
Oh.
I like the way you're looking.
I do like the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I wanna be good dad bod.
I'm gonna say I do like the way I look. I feel like I keep getting better looking. So, which I came from the bottom. So, it's not saying a lot.
Now we here.
But I feel like it's been on the up and up. I think I know what your answer might be, but if you could change one thing about the way you look, what would it be?
Better beard.
Really? feel like it's decent.
Everything.
You went from just your beard to everything?
Not everything, but like just my body type.
Yeah.
Get leaner.
I mean, you're getting there. You can change that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, mine.
Better shoulders.
Oh, dude, here's the thing. Like, aesthetically, my shoulders look good. I'm just not as strong as you. My arms have always been like kind of small. I have trouble growing them. Like, I have really slender wrists. I feel like. My head. Actually, I mean, the wrist isn't that much. My head's kind of big, like it may be a little smaller. Posture's not great. I like better posture, but I can work on that.
These are all things we can work on.
My head will not get smaller. That's probably what I'd pick. I feel like, look at this forehead.
Yeah, look at this forehead.
Can't find it, dude. Just starts at your eyebrow, your hairline. You put as much effort and emphasis on inner beauty as outer beauty. Lately, I would say you're probably putting most of it on outer beauty. But I think that's because of your inner beauty.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, I think you'd have to say that I put more effort on outer beauty, but that's not because I'm not putting effort on inner beauty.
I think you gotta find.
In spite of what some say about my purity.
I think inner beauty. Once you get that, then outer beauty will come.
Yeah, I mean, part of why I work out so much is for like it just makes me feel better about myself. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's working the inner and the outer. But I mean, I definitely spend more time working out than I do like, reading my Bible. But
yeah, we ought to be better.
It also would be, I mean, I kind of back myself into a corner here. Probably a bad thing to say, but an hour and a half of reading your Bible is a lot in a day.
Wow.
This is why they say the things they do about me.
I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. If you could take back an ex, would you?
Take back an ex?
If you get back with an ex.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean, like it never happened? So if I get back,
that'd be another question too.
You're asking if I get back with Carmen, basically.
Yeah. My bad.
I've got back with Carmen enough times. I think I'm good there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So no. The only one I ever think about, we were never like official, but we were dating was Nadisha.
Nadisha, dude, I'm telling you, she's the one that got away. She was awesome.
She was. It just wasn't working for me. I don't know what it was.
Maybe it was you. It wasn't her.
I mean, no, I have said the entire time, like, she's wife material. She's going to make someone very happy. Whoever gets her just has a catch.
Hit her up.
But I mean, she might have blocked me. I don't know. Dude, when I was breaking up with her, we were having, like when you're having like a text conversation and a Snapchat conversation at the same time. They're two different combos. So, this is gonna be bad. I text her in the text. I was like, "Hey, I think we maybe need to, just be friends or whatever." Mm-hmm. And then I go to respond in the snap, respond something completely normal. She had already blocked me on Snapchat. Over, like, it was the quickest thing. But then we kept talking on text for, like, that night, like, whatever, I don't know. I probably also should have called her instead of...
Should have called her in person, like a man. Kids these days. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. The last time we hung out, it was her friend's birthday, and her friend is like super rich, and they own hotels. So we like stayed the night at this nice hotel in downtown. I feel bad about that.
I'm an idiot.
The thing was, I just let it go on for too long before then.
I'm an idiot.
But I was just like, I was so on the fence. I was like, she's great. Like, everybody likes her. All my friends like her. Good job.
You weren't ready to settle down. Pretty. You just realized that.
Yeah, maybe. I just didn't have a connection with her. I
had a great
connection
with her. She was awesome.
I didn't enjoy being around her that much. Like, she's obviously a very pleasant person. Like, but I was never like, I shouldn't say that. I enjoyed being around her, but I was never like excited to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, texting her during, like, work would be a chore. Because I wouldn't want to go, like, too long without texting her, but, like, I wasn't like, oh, I want to hear what she has. Like, it was just a chore, like, dealing with her. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Which that's a mean way of putting it, but it was just like, I didn't have a strong enough
vibe.
Yeah,
It's all about the vibe.
I just, like, liked her. I wasn't, like, super into her. But the thing is that she was really into me, so I didn't want to let it go on for too long. Which I did let it go on for probably longer than I should have, but, like, she was, like, all in, Do you want to do more, or you do? Okay. What was your best birthday?
I don't know. They were all pretty good. I would say I've actually had great birthdays. I think all of them.
It's the most boring answer you could have given.
Yeah. I'm not greedy.
Mine, 2008 was one that really sticks out to me. My dad and sister were actually out of town. Two of my sisters, actually. But I got an iPod Touch, which was super cool at the time. And then went out to Chili's with my cousin and my other friend and my brother. And then we went back to the house and played Nerf War all day. And then Tech played Nebraska that day. It was a big game. It was 2008. And we won on an interception in overtime.
I remember that game.
It was just a crazy game.
Actually, I can't say my worst birthday, though. I think it was me, Mariah, and Danielle. We went to eat at Chili's for my birthday. And the Spurs were playing. And they lost.
But that would have been, like, the finals.
It was. And it ruined my whole day. Like, I felt so bad because I was in such a bad mood. And they were just like, "Are you really that mad?" I'm like, "I'm really that upset."
That was, like, the only good sports memory I've ever had on my birthday. Because the Rangers have played twice on my birthday in the playoffs and lost both times. And then the only other time I remember Tech playing, they blew a big lead late to West Virginia. So that was disappointing.
October's not a good month for you, I guess. Hope they don't play on your birthday this year.
My birthday's on a Tuesday.
Oh my god.
I had good ones in college because we'd throw parties and those were really fun.
Those were good times.
Yeah. We're at 50 minutes. What do you think?
We'll go one more.
One more? Let me see if I can find a really good one. Top Harlem.
Do what?
Top Harlem.
Oh, my bad. If you haven't followed Instagram page, go follow it. Get all my updates, my journey, some vids, some reels. It's all good things. Subscribe, like, comment the video. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We're always open for suggestions. Also, college football starts next week. Let's go Tech. I think this is our year to make another bowl game. I don't think the playoff committee's going to like us too much, but we'll definitely make a bowl game.
Don't do it when we're not playing them.
Why?
Because then they own us.
You're right.
Because then they're living rent free in our heads.
Amen.
If the world ended tomorrow, what would you do on your last day?
Dang. I would spend time with my family. Have a good night with my family. All my friends. And then all the people that I've not been connected with or had any wrongdoings with or anything. Just try to settle all those.
I would,
Smoke a brisket too.
no, yeah, if you got enough time.
You got 24 hours.
I would, I'd go up to the one person who means it more than anything in the world to me. And I would tell Carmen. I would, I'd just spend the day with my family. You know? Just hug on them real tight.
Have you
And,
rewatched all the tech highlights over the years?
yeah, I'd be a part of it.
100% part of it.
Rewatched the entire 08 Tech UT game.
100%. I'd watch that game. I'd watch that season. I'd watch Mahomes last year.
It was not a good season.
So much was last year. It was good. Oh no, the year before, the
Like
junior year.
5-7.
I would definitely watch the Astros World Series. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any closing thoughts? I got into some things here a little bit. Not too much. Nothing too wild. Just one night.
Let's go one more. I want a good juicy one.
Kind of ran out of juice. Or let me go to a different
You come up with a question. I've came up with a
page.
question.
36 questions to follow of Cosmopolitan. I do accept your cookies, Cosmopolitan. Where are these questions?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
it looks like a whole thing.
So you come up with a question. Let's see what the spicer mind can get a roll on a good question for the last one, the finale. Finale of all questions.
You're not gonna like this question.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the people.
If somebody put a gun to your head right now
Mm-hmm.
and said you have to, and the other person has to do it too, whoever you choose,
Mm-hmm.
y'all have to get married right now for the rest of your lives, who would you choose? So like,
Alright, so
like,
that's the last of the video.
it could be like, I mean, it could be like the girl from Wolf of Wall Street.
Margot Robbie.
I could not think of her name.
What if she
Like
don't
Natalie-
agree?
No, I'm saying the other person has to.
Oh, has
So
to?
like, yeah. So, but you get to choose who it is. So it could be like an ex, like a girl you've always had a crush on, like.
Ooh.
So like, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. So you could like roll the dice with like a celebrity,
I
right?
wouldn't do that.
Or you could be like, or like go back to an ex who like, obviously things didn't work out, but I mean, it's like, if you have to marry someone, it'd be them. Or it could be like a girl who you think, you'd want to be married to.
I wouldn't be a celebrity. So I feel like
Yeah, I mean that's
just like
some guys I feel like would do it, maybe.
I think that's just like a lust type thing. Because half the time celebrities are kind of douchebags and
Right.
fake.
I mean, it could be geography, dude. It can be
Yeah, geography. Shout out.
Come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast. No. I got two people in mind.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm not going to say their name. The other one, I'm not going to say her name either.
This is thrilling podcasting,
I don't think I can say her name.
right?
Hmm?
What? So you're just not gonna just give us a name of someone.
I can't.
Like it doesn't have to be your real answer. Just give us someone.
Zoe Deschanel.
Okay. See, now you already said you would do a celebrity, so
Oh, my bad. Name of someone, fake name.
so real. Gotta use fake names.
I don't want to say this.
Reagan.
Yeah, probably.
First of all, the answers are, I'm assuming you're probably Reagan and Mariah.
Oh, man. Hey, join us next time on episode 10. Who the big one?
It's like 8.
No, this is...
The one before was 7, I thought.
Oh, are we?
Or I don't know. Well, we could... It depends on when it airs, I guess. But
We don't know.
yeah.
We don't know.
But we filmed this, I want to say, September 11th. No, somebody would have done. No, September... Yeah, well, the dates changed, so September 12th.
September 11th.
We obviously did something special for September 11th.
Amen. Amen, brothers.
Amen, brothers.
11.
Shout out to the troops.
Yeah. Yeah, answer that question. Yeah, people know me. They know. They know the answer.
All right. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know about Helen Keller still, if you're still thinking about it. We'd love to know more.
Yeah, you know, everyone.
We're still searching for answers.
And everyone go shout out Mariah. We have to get her on this podcast.
Hey, her name is Mariah Ozimy. That is Ozymy. She's on all the socials.
Mm-hmm.
She's everywhere. We want her on the pod.
Famous. We need her on the pod.
So DM her. Okay?
Tell her to come get on the podcast.
DM her.
Follow her. I don't even care.
And tell her to get on the pod. Do not ask her out. Brian will get upset.
Oh, say, can